That's you are wonderful. You got a brilliant mind. I love that question. The question is, what about the people that are persecuted for fishing sharks and the groups of people that are trying to sway them against it? And the reality is that the economy is going to drive that. As the sharks disappear, the price will go up and up and up to the point where it's very dangerous. See, there's a point where the fish price goes up where it matches drugs. And that's when it gets dangerous. Drug cartels, mafias, they get involved. At that point, they'll shut it all down. But sadly, the animals will be nearly extinct at that point. And so that's one answer. The other answer is, instead of killing the sharks like they did in the Bahamas, they took people that were running sport fishing tours to kill the sharks to become shark diving boats, where they're making more money on live sharks, with scuba divers keep coming back to see the same shark. And they did a survey, an economic survey, where if there's 760 sharks in this area of the Bahamas, and we have 1.6 billion people coming to dive with the sharks every year all over the country, how much are those sharks worth when it comes to airfare, buying food, buying hotel, buying cabs, buying scuba air, sunglasses, sunscreen, everything that goes into that person traveling? They determined that each shark was worth over $1 million to the economy alive, and it's only worth $200 one time dead to a fisherman. And so they said, well, that's it, we're going to protect them, and we're going to train you to support the shark diving industry, because now we can tax you on that and you'll make money, and so will we as a country. And that's what they're doing. So there are ways where you don't have to say you're a terrible bad person, we hate you. It's more like, you can make more money if you keep those sharks alive, and this is how. And we'll train you and support you as a government. And then they can tax it, and the government makes more money too. So there are ways to do that without being bad guy versus bad guy. So I've learned going in there as a solution guy is a lot better than going in and saying, you suck. Well, sharks are still in a lot of trouble. But I will tell you that there is a little bit more hope. We're starting to see more sharks returning to California, where they were almost all gone. So that's because of efforts not just in the United States, but all around the world, because the sharks that we have in California travel all the way around to Asia. They go all the way around in front of Japan, in front of China, and then they come back. They do a 10,000-mile circuit every year. And so the fact that we're seeing more sharks come back isn't just us. It's lots of people. Brunei now says you can't even possess any piece of a shark in the entire country. No fishing, can't have a tooth, nothing. So that's to me, Brunei is they're the best shark conservation country. The Bahamas is getting close to that too, where you can't kill a shark. You can catch a shark, but you have to release it. And so the Bahamas has a good population of sharks coming back. So it is possible that with these leaders, these small countries, the United States doesn't do it yet. We're still catching and killing sharks like everybody. So, but the more small countries and big countries that adopt protecting sharks, the better off the whole oceans are going to be. And you remember when I was in Brunei and I gave a talk there, and they were very proud about their reef and everything. And I said, well, you really have a failed ecological system. Well, why? We've gotten rid of the sharks. I said, well, that's why your fisheries have plummeted so badly. It's because the sharks eat the diseased fish, and they eat the fish from overpopulating. And so what you have there is a bunch of fish that eat coral because there's no sharks. And so all of these little fish ate up all your coral, and all the fish left. That's what happened to your fisheries. So if you want a good healthy fish population to catch for your economy, let the sharks come back protected, and everything else will come back with it. That was all brand new to them. So the understanding of how an ecosystem works is the biggest part of understanding, because very few people that understand a problem keep doing the problem. Usually they say, I don't want to do that anymore. And that's the beauty of humanity.